your grocery bill and eating out? If you are new here, welcome. My name is Hice with Pause, Pray, and Simplicity. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some practical steps and 7 ideas for you and your family to save money but still live healthy and enjoy life. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Again, it's Hice with Pause, Pray, and Simplicity. I love sharing words of encouragement, inspiration, and practical steps to save money and live a simple lifestyle. So let's dive in. Let's get started. So my tip number 1 is creating a grocery budget. If you don't have a budget, that is something I encourage doing. I just created a new budget printable over on my website, lisahice.com, and also on my Etsy shop, Pause, Pray, and Simplicity. But having money set aside in your budget for groceries and eating out is your first step. What are you wanting to spend throughout the month or per pay period? Additionally, if you know you're going to eat out, how much do you want to spend a month in regards to eating out? So we're going to keep going through this video, some practical steps and some ideas on how to save money. So one of the things that I encourage doing is number 2 is meal planning. Do you set aside time in your schedule, maybe on a Sunday, to think ahead of what meals you and your family want to eat? So I usually have some staple meals on hand throughout the week that's going to save me so much time and energy. I am going to eat healthier and be less stressed, knowing ahead of time what's already on tap for the week for meals. Breakfast, lunches, dinners, snacks, and well, I love those desserts. I also always have maybe an idea of some desserts. So I'm going to share with you quickly what I have on hand for some meals this week. I'm also going to share with you a little bit of some of the meals that I already prepped. So on tap for my menu this week, I've got breakfast. I've got some hard-boiled eggs, which I did earlier this morning in my Instant Pot. So this is going to be so much easier in the morning. I can grab a couple of these. And then additionally, I made some fun oat bars. So I always like having little oat loaves or oat muffins or something I can just slice up, but having some oatmeal also, some source of carb in the morning, that's on the go. So much easier to eat and having it prepped ahead of time. So let's talk about lunches. So one of the things that I like to do is definitely have my lunches set aside and prepped ahead of time. That is bare bones, breakfast, lunch, and snacks ahead of time for sure. So I don't know about you guys, but have you ever found yourself spending so much money at your cafeteria at work or the cafe or running through that drive-through or even eating out with friends on those lunch hours? That adds up so quickly. The average amount of a lunch out is anywhere from $12 clear up to about $30 for eating out for lunch. If we did that even 4 or 5 times a week, that adds up so much over that week, that month, and that year. So the lunches that I like to have on hand is definitely a good salad. This is something that's gonna give you some brain power, brain energy. Also, it's just easy to pack. So I'm gonna talk a little bit more on number 3 of the idea I have for you in regards to meals. But one of the meal ideas, I always have this salad packed in regards, and then also some good fruit. I like having some source of protein, maybe some tuna. I usually will have some salmon burgers, turkey burgers. I make it easy. I love having some good proteins, some veggies, and some good carbs like grapes or berries or something that's gonna give me that little bit of sweetness after my meal. So having meals set aside for your lunches is key, you guys. So that's number 2 and number 3. So that's meal planning and also meal prepping. Take time in your schedule. Maybe it's on a Sunday or a Monday morning or afternoon, whatever works in your schedule, that you can set aside about an hour, hour and a half to meal prep and also clean up. Meal prepping is just a really great space and time to set aside those meals that are already prepared, like I said before, to save you time, money, energy. A lot of times, what happens when we are tired after work? Okay, quick question, guys. Have you ever gotten off work and you're tired and you're hungry and you go, I'm going through the drive-through, or I'm going to call the Uber Eats? Well, that always adds up. It usually will cost an average of, like I said, $12 to $30 for a meal out. But if we already know we have meals set aside at home, already cooked and prepped, we just head straight back home and we eat what we already have on hand, that money is gonna just adjust so much in your budget because you are not spending so much money eating out. So, number 4, invest in some really good storage containers, my friends, and some cookware. I love using the glassware versus plastic. It's actually healthier for us. I work for healthcare industry. Also, my main job is healthcare, and so a lot of the plastic containers that we put in the microwave, that's actually very toxic. So you can grab a lot of great products like the glass top or glassware on Amazon, your local grocery store, Walmart, Target. Usually, especially around this time of year, things are on sale for, your storage containers. One other thing that I also encourage in regards to storage is using glass containers, like the glass mason jars. This is one of my favorites. I use this for salads, for my lunches out. I sometimes will store my fruits and my vegetables in the refrigerator. That's something that really helps to keep the foods to last longer throughout the week. So, number 4, invest in some really good storage containers if you don't have them already. Number 5. So, let me ask you a question. What does your grocery shopping style look like? Are you one that hits up Costco? Put a comment down below. What is your favorite grocery store that you usually go to? Mine is typically Costco and Fred Meyer's and sometimes Winco. So, something that I have learned over the last couple of years is in regarding to save money and time and energy and stress is using grocery online and pickup. So if your local grocery store does this, a lot of times Fred Meyer's, Safeway, your local like Albertsons, Walmart has it also, is you can order your groceries online. They do all the work, they do all the shopping, and then all you have to do is go and pick it up. And it is so much easier, especially if you have kiddos. If you have to take the kids out of the car and into the cart and then go hucking down the aisles, it's just gonna save you so much stress and energy and time. So usually what I do is I will put my grocery order in on like a Thursday or a Friday. Most people, they typically will go grocery shopping on Sundays, sometimes Saturdays also, and that is peak time. So if you're wanting to stress less, don't go grocery shopping on peak times. I avoid Costco during peak times on the weekends. So tip number 5, you're gonna save yourself so much money, time, and energy just by doing grocery online pickup. Plus, one little side note is if you are a spender like myself, I am a budget nerd, but I'm also a spender, you are gonna actually spend a lot less money doing the grocery pickup because you're not just going down the aisles. Oh, this looks good, that looks great. Oh, I want that. So you're gonna save yourself a lot of money by doing the grocery online pickup. So, number 6, and I'm going to kind of maybe incorporate one other idea, is invest into a good lunch bag. Something that I've done over the last couple of years is always having a really good lunch bag. It's back to school season for many of the kiddos right now. It depends on when you're watching this, but this is going out and right before school. So I usually will go to Target, Amazon. This is one that I love. You can get this off of Amazon. I'll try to find one and put a link down below. But having that is really, really good. Plus, invest in a good recipe book. So invest in a couple of things. I love having a recipe book to be able to think of ideas in meal prep. So lunch bag, that's something important to have on hand so you can just pack those meals to lunch, or especially for your kiddos. That's really great. Number 7, you guys, make it fun. Make your groceries and your shopping and your meal prepping enjoyable. Also set aside some time to spend eating out in community. Do you find yourself maybe feeling a little bit lonely? A lot of us are. In this society, we are the loneliest people, even though we have all of this social media and ways to connect with other people. But something that you can do is, like I said earlier in the beginning of this video, is setting aside money in your budget for eating out. If you know most of the week, about 5-6 days a week, you're just eating meals from home, set aside maybe 1 to 2 meals per week or every other week or pay period that is set for eating with a friend, a family member, or maybe somebody that you know is struggling with loneliness. So set aside a day, maybe it's Tuesday or Wednesday during the week, or a Saturday or Sunday, maybe after church or with friends, to eat out. Make it enjoyable. One other idea I have for you guys in regards to meal planning and prepping and reducing loneliness is invite your friends or some family members over to your house. Make it a space that you can enjoy community together. I love hosting other people and entertaining. One thing you can do is just have like your main meal and then have everybody bring a side. That saves you a lot of money and time and energy from cooking all of those meals. So anyways, guys, I thought I would just share, like I said, a couple of these ideas and some thoughts that I have in regards to saving money on grocery shopping, how to stress less, and then also all of the energy that we go into cooking throughout the week and the cleanup, but do it all in bulk. So hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, would love to hear from you down below. What is your meals on tap for this next week? Comment down below. What is your budget for grocery shopping and eating out? Put a comment down below. Anyways, guys, I would love to have you as a subscriber, and hit that subscribe button and that like button as it helps grow the channel, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.